No!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. In today's video, I will be using new products. I am very excited to see if it's gonna work. I couldn't find those columns in my size and size that I needed for the installation. I bought a set of 4 to make 2 big columns, so we'll see what's gonna happen with those columns. I will link and list everything in the description under the video. All the balloons that I will be using came from Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company. I highly suggest going and checking their website out. They have a huge selection of balloons, types of balloons, other supplies for your parties. If you're a new customer to Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company, you can always use my code Anastasia10 for 10% off. As I said, everything will be linked and listed. All the balloon count will be in the description under the video. So go ahead and check it out. And without any further ado, let's go. Here is what I'm planning to use for today's setup. I have gray balloons in 5, 36, and 11-inch balloons. Then we have white and blush in 5-inch and this cool, awesome looking orange color in 5 and 11-inch as well. On top of these balloons, I am planning to use electric balloon pump, 20 or 30-pound fishing line, low temperature glue gun, and probably balloon tying tool. So as I said, I bought these gold looking flower holders. I bought 4 of them. This is how it's gonna come to you. It comes with instructions on how to assemble this whole thing. Let me assemble my first box and then I'll go for the second one. So let's go. Ready to deal with all of my balloons. I am working with fishing line today, so I will be pairing my balloons. I haven't decided yet what I'm doing. Either I am working one color at a time or mixing them. I don't know. We'll see. I will be using my electric balloon pump from Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company. I have my balloon tying tool just in case right beside me. Who knows? So let's see what we're gonna come up with today. I think I will be mixing up the colors today. That's what I'm staring at my balloons and that's what I'm getting out of them. So I am leaving my 5-inch balloons aside for now. So I'm dealing with my 11-inch balloons. I am mixing them up in color. Then I want to use these 36-inch balloons separately as well. I want to strategically place them in places where I want them to be. So aside as well. And for now, let's blow lots of 11-inch balloons in orange and gray. So I'm taking 2 balloons at the same time, blowing them at the same time. After I'm done blowing my balloons, I'm pressing them against the floor to give them more rounder shape and then tying them together to create a pair like this. To construct our balloon garland, I am taking my 30-pound fishing line. You can take 20. I'm out of my 20, so I'm using 30. So I'm taking my fishing line and tying to my first pair of balloons. I am starting with 11-inch. Take a second pair and put it right on top of your first one. I am pinching my balloons, my pairs with my fingers, taking my fishing line and wrapping around one of the newly placed balloons with my fishing line once. Pinch my balloons, pull on my fishing line around another newly placed balloon, pinch my balloons, push or pull on my fishing line. Be careful how hard you pull on your fishing line. Fishing line and curling ribbon can't cut your balloons. If you ever cut your balloon, you can twist your balloon like a light bulb until you close the hole in your balloon. And that's all you need to do to construct a base of your balloon garland. Secure your balloon garland, cut a long piece of fishing line. Hold your fishing line with one hand, with your other hand. Take that tail and wrap around one of the balloons. Now you created this loop over here. Take that tail and feed it through the loop. Pull on your tail. That way you are creating knots. Do that a couple or a few times to make sure your balloons won't go anywhere and your balloon garland will be secured for sure. Now, this is not what I am looking for in my garland. This looks a typical balloon garland column. I don't want that. I want to give my garland a little bit of shape, so that's why I am going to shuffle some balloons, you know, just like that, to give this garland more interesting shape and style. My stands are stacked on top of each other. So I'm taking zip ties and I want to really secure them and try to keep these two things together. I'm using black. I don't know what size they are. I just grabbed some from my husband. I have no idea. Any size will work, just to keep them really nice and tight together. And if it's black or white, it doesn't matter. Even you will hide them anyways with your balloons. We'll do exactly the same with my other structure. My low temperature glue gun is heating up. I want to deal with my 5-inch balloons pairs. I am taking 2 pairs, same color, and I am intertwining them together to create clusters for like this. I did blow my 1-inch balloons individually because I didn't want to have a lot of white, but I wanted to have enough to break all of these, you know, bold colors. So let's pair. And also I'm doing exactly the same thing with my 11-inch balloons, just like that. I'm gonna try to show you up close how much glue I put and how I attach all of my balloons. As you can see, this is my low temperature glue gun. I am taking, kind of measuring my balloon first, and then I am going to a certain balloon. It's pretty like a good dollop of glue, and I am pressing my top balloon against that good dollop of glue, and I am waiting. With bigger balloons like 36, you need to wait a little bit longer to kind of make sure the glue is set and this balloon won't go anywhere, because 36-inch balloons, even though it's balloons, they are a little bit heavier than your smaller balloons, right? So just wait a little bit. If you're comfortable, you can glue this balloon in a different spot while the first spot is drying. Again, a good dollop of glue. Press and wait. As soon as you're sure that your glue is set, just let it go and your balloon's gonna stay. Nothing popped, not this balloon, and we're good to go. Come on! temperature glue gun was off, so I need to reheat it again. So while we're waiting on that, I want to take those extra balloons right there because I really like that side. It looks very simple, not over the top, but it looks really, really good, and it's enough balloons. So I want to try to maybe kind of like have like a section of balloons. I don't know, we'll see, but I don't want to cover the whole thing. I definitely want to show off these metal things. So let's see what we're going to come up with. And by the way, you guys, I am not using any fishing line. I'm literally taking these balloons and wrapping them around the metal, kind of like tying them on my frames. You can do that too, or you can definitely take a fishing line, construct a smaller piece, and then, you know, just go from there. This technique is really awesome because you're right away constructing something on your frame, but at the same time, if it's for a client, then client wouldn't be able to take these balloons unless you untie them from your frame, and then it would be just loose balloons. So I don't know, for clients, I like to build my garlands with fishing line, so that way they can transport it to their home or whatever they want to transport it to, and they can reuse it and have it, you know, kind of install around the house and enjoy the garland a little bit longer. Something interesting. Interesting. No. Okay. My balloons are kind of like pushing because I tied them way too low. Here we go. Fixed it. Now it's going to be stable. If you tie your balloons really, really close to the floor, balloons will push out your frame. You know what I mean? So don't tie your balloons as close as possible to the floor to avoid any tipping overs. Feeling a little extra today. I don't know what is happening, but I had these artificial flowers that I bought from Walmart. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for them. I believe like $5 for these bundles over here and $1 or 97 cents for these. They kind of match, and I kind of wanted to bring something different. And before, I'm going to be filling in spaces with my balloons, kind of like here and there. I want to place my flowers first and then deal with my other balloons. So what I'm taking a bunch. I'm trying to fluff it up just a little bit, you know, so they would look presentable and pretty. And I am literally just pushing my balloons, not my balloons, my flowers between my balloons, just like that. Be careful. If you're going to be doing this, you can absolutely pop your balloons. Just have a few balloons set aside, you know, just in case. If something pops, you can quickly replace that pop balloon with your extra balloons and you'll be good to go. If your balloons are not holding your flowers and they're kind of like slipping, then glue your balloons first together. That will give your balloons more stability and they will hold your flowers better. Is what I have for you guys today. I am completely in love with what I have today right here. Unusual colors, but they do work together. They look amazing together. I love this part over here, this side pops of flowers. I didn't glue them down. I just pressed them between my balloons and they do hold very well. On a side, you can see that I just laid this bunch right on top of my balloon, and it works, you guys, it works. If you're doing this for a client, it's better to glue it down with a little bit of glue. I love how this balloon garland weaves through this metal right here. It looks very, very cute. In my opinion, it turned out very, very beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Again and again, thank you so much, Lauderdale Paper and Balloon Company, for sending me all of the balloons for this video. I love Qualitix. They are great quality. Overall, from all this setup, I lost 5 balloons in 5-inch size. I think it's not bad from the quantity of balloons that I have here. And you guys, I didn't use that many balloons in this setup today, and surprisingly, right? Usually I use a lot of balloons, but this is actually a really good example that you don't have to have a lot of balloons to create something amazing looking. You guys, I will link and list everything in the description under the video, and some pictures will be at the end of this video as well. Quickly wanted to mention something about these metal columns over here. As you saw me do it, I did construct them out of 2 shorter metal centerpieces holders. These are actual centerpieces holders, flowers. So you put these guys on the table and then flowers go on top, and it's like gives you a really pretty flower holder. I didn't level these two properly, the bottoms of it properly, so that's why it kind of looks crooked, even though you can't really tell. But this one, I did take my time, I leveled them out, I built them on the floor, you know, make sure everything is nice and flat. So if you want your columns, if you're going to be doing exactly what I did here, to be nice and flat, construct them on the floor, take some time and level them out so they will be leveled and stabled. This one's a little bit wobbly, so take time. This is it, you guys. This is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and it was fun to watch. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will try to help you out to the best of my abilities. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I will see you back very soon. Bye.